Can you give me 5 words to describe the moment that you knew this was a thing for you? Was it somebody's performance? Did you see something? Did you get cast in something?
Yeah! Hey, I'm rolling dough. Try that on for size.
We still got a lot of work to do. So we have to now jump in and continue this moment.
So we had our annual Symposium Day.
Symposium Day,
where we invite industry specialists, professionals, college professors, teaching artists of all kinds to come to the school and teach a series of workshops, master classes, demonstrations, hands-on activities, all geared and tailored towards students in the performing arts to help them prepare for college and even career fields.
Stay confident in whatever choice you choose. Know your rhythm, but level 0 with sound.
We're asking the kids to take a chance, try something different. Take a tap class if you've never taken tap. We had basic tap all the way up to advanced tap, so I had a couple of my students who had never put on a tap shoe before.
We're going to do some cross shuffles and some things that, to me, are intermediate. Just try it out. It doesn't have to be perfect.
I'm glad I took the class because I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't even know existed because I don't know anything really about tap.
Sit, tap, zap.
And then we encourage the dancers to step out and take an improv class.
Zap.
To a cuts and bruises kind of makeup workshop to see what that side of the entertainment industry is like.
Cuts and bruises was like she had us put in like glue and like tissues on our hand. We had to like split it in the middle, put like some paint around to make it look like, oh, we got like burned by something or like it's a cut.
Yeah, I did the top of my arm. Some people did their faces, so I guess it could look like a broken nose. Some people did like welts on their hands.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hip hop was fun because I liked her personality. You know, you're getting the chance to dance with people that you don't interact with on a daily basis. So like there are different people with different levels, you know, different skill sets and things of that nature.
Go, go, go.
I really like to dance, so I really enjoy learning hip hop from the director. And she told us that when we're practicing the song, we should do it as if we're performing it to an audience. So I'm going to take that and apply it in our dances in musical theater.
But you feel like it's about to deliver.
We had a theater professional come in and give a monologue workshop.
And what I loved about the last group is it's the only question that appears in the monologue. So pay attention to that.
He would give us a monologue and we would have to showcase at least 5 different emotions so that whoever you're presenting the monologue to sees that character development.
And they're avoiding trouble. And part of this is...
And also on how to become an actor in the Richmond area, the RVA area.
My famous phrase is there's a difference between loving something and making a living at it.
Oftentimes in class we talk about how to be successful when you get to New York, Chicago, or LA, but you know, it's really important to know like what's happening in your backyard and how to be successful in doing that.
And so you can find ways to do what you love, especially if you're in a small town.
Standing. Sit, 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 sit. From here, actor's choice. Do you collapse forward? Do you collapse to the side? Do you lay backward?
I had stage combat. That was also something different. I heard people talk about it from last year's and I wanted to try it this year.
Most important thing for you is that you feel grounded and balanced. The thing we don't want to do is put force into partner.
That one was really interesting because of the teachers. They were really fun, they were really engaging, very experienced.
But we're between, and now we close a lot more lines.
They had worked together for a while, so their chemistry in the choreo they were showing us was really nice, and they taught us a bunch of different techniques.
Curve away, which is also opening distance and also changing the trajectory.
Like for a punch, we would, you know, look like you're punching, but then you clap like your hand to make the sound, and then you have to ball your fist back up for like the back of it so it doesn't look like, oh, you just didn't hit them.
Why do you smile like that? Everybody buys it.
So we are helping to further this moment. We are completing their set.
My second class was Prop It Up. So there's a play coming up here, the works of Shakespeare, and we were painting the floor for it and like panels that'll be going on a wall.
And again, you're using these top corners as your reference point.
A lot of painting, set design. It was cool just to help out with the show that we're going to perform.
I spent most of the time with Mr. Ritter cutting and drilling some stuff and building some frames and painting those. Performance is great. I love performing, but working backstage and helping with sets and all that is something that everybody's going to need to do if you're a performer. You know, your prop breaks, you're going to need to know how to fix it. So
everybody knows what we're doing.
Yes.
Colin Ruffer from CNU came in to work with our musical theater students in preparing them to perform an effective song, from being on stage to auditioning for colleges.
Don't be nervous. I know it's easy for me to say because I'm not up there doing it.
I'll wear a sweeter smile and hope that
I did do vocal coaching, and I sang Climbing Uphill from the last 5 years.
mounting as high as they can.
I love vocal coaching. If I had the time and the money, I would take so many voice lessons.
Go way over the top. Go all the way through the cutoff because you don't know the cutoff is coming.
It makes me feel much more confident, and it helps like you realize that you can try things and not everything is going to be super, super difficult. You might just think it is.
The best thing you ever saw.
I'll wear a sweeter
You want them to hire you? Go for it.
And
over the top.
That's for a while you.
I think one of the biggest differences is we had a college and career fair in the afternoon after lunch, which gave them an opportunity to talk to a lot of the local colleges and entertainment industries. Busch Gardens came and brought Cookie Monster. That was a huge hit. The kids were very excited. I was not prepared for Cookie Monster to be there, but it was really, really fun to see.
Like this section, what is something that an activity you would do with friends?
We had Bridge 9 Improv, headed up by Rachel Garman, who is a CFA musical theater alum.
That's right, you're coaching it strong.
It just keeps that legacy going. You know, that's what we want for the students. We want to have the students come to the Center for the Arts. We want them to have these opportunities. We want them to carry it forward. And then we want them to come back and visit us and share these opportunities with the next generation of students that are coming through the program.
In college, you know, you're going to have a lot of different professors, a lot of different people with different backgrounds, different teaching styles, and that is something that we saw yesterday.
It's just an example of what can you do that branches from this? How can you do this professionally? What are the tiny little bits of information that you don't get from a regular theater class?
The goal is to get them comfortable in their own skin, comfortable speaking in front of people. And all of these opportunities are just reinforcements into this concept of being prepared. Yes, we were preparing them for the entertainment industry, but really what we're preparing them for is to be successful people out in the work front and post high school.